What is going on, young men? I am the over 50 guy / the online dad. Listen, I want to come this morning with a piece of brutally honest advice for you guys, right? I woke up thinking about this and I just wanted to share it on this video that, guys, you're the only one you can never leave. You are the only one you can never leave. I say that to you guys because I spent an entire lifetime chasing and being concerned over people who would ultimately leave, right? Rather that is marriages, rather that is friends, rather that is, family members that will ultimately either pass away, move into different stages of life where you're not as close as you once were. That I spent a lifetime, young men, being concerned and chasing after that situation or after those situations. And at the peril or at the neglect of myself, right? At the peril and of the neglect of the only person that I can never leave, and that's myself. When I think about young men, the time, the mental anguish, particularly when it comes to like girlfriends and wives, ex-wives, when I think about all of the effort and all of the energy that I put into trying to maintain these relationships, trying to hold on to them when they were falling apart, and even afterwards, like lingering on. I had a joke about myself for the longest time and the joke was that, women would leave me and maybe 6 months to a year later, I'll leave them, right? Meaning that even after these people had made it clear for whatever reason, my fault, their fault, anybody's fault, once they made it clear to me that they no longer wanted to be involved with me, I was so committed and so attached to trying to make this thing work that even after it was made clear to me that, they didn't want a part of this anymore, I was still pursuing these people. And I have done that, again, not only in relationships, that's where it shows most glaringly in my life. I've done that with friends. And I don't know on some level if that is, a need issue, or I didn't know at the time if it was some type of need issue, if it was just the way that I was brought up. I'm not really sure what that was about. What I've come to learn as I've gotten older is that the reason, men, that I was like that and a lot of you is like that now is because you have, for whatever reason, you've learned to prioritize people, relationships, things over yourself, right? And because you're the only one you can never leave, you have to stop doing that immediately. Good friend of mine I used to work out with, he says it best. He says you have to keep the focus on you. You have to keep the focus on you. Young men, this is why I'm preaching not being distracted. This is why I'm preaching building yourselves, right? Because when it's all said and done, you can't leave you. You are stuck with you. So it would behoove you. It would be in your best interest, right? To do everything you can to get you right? Because once you're right, if someone decides to stay or go, if you're good, right? These people are just add-ons, right? Relationships are just an addition to. It's not the be-all to end-all, right? And for many people, including myself, for the longest time, it was just that these relationships were the be-all to end-all, right? It's just not relationships. Again, it's family members. You're going to suffer the loss of parents, of, siblings, of cousins, people that are close to you. And as tragic as that is, young men, life continues. I lost my brother first. Um, great guy, awesome brother, and devastating. But life had to go on. Same thing with my father when I lost him. You have to take care of you. You have to keep yourself together because, again, you are the only one you can't leave, right? Folks are going to leave you left and right. I've had plenty of them at an altar say I do, only to say I don't later on. They leave. People leave. Nothing is forever, right? But you are the only one that you cannot leave. So you have to build yourself. You have to build yourself. You have to make yourself somebody that you enjoy being with, someone whose company that you enjoy yourself, because you can't leave you. You're stuck with you, right? That's the emphasis of the whole video, men, that you have to build yourself into a person that you are proud of, that you enjoy being around, and again, by and large, we try to find that type of stuff in other people. And the only problem is it's fine when they're there, but when they go, it sucks because you're the only one still there, right? Relationships are great. They are, and they're necessary. I'm not even saying they're not necessary. I am saying that it should never be the relationship before you, right? It should never be, and you can still love your family. You can still be a good person, be a kind person, all of these things. But you have to keep in the forefront of your mind that I'm the only one that I can't leave. So this relationship, right? This is the relationship that I should be working on the most. This is the relationship that I should pay the most attention to. This is the relationship that I should cultivate above and above all other ones, right? This one here, the one with myself. Young man, I wasted a lifetime. I wasted a lifetime doing it the other way. And I'm coming into my own with it now. And that's all well and good. But I think about all the time that I wasted distracted, thinking that if I can just find the right girlfriend, if I can just find the right wife, if I can just find the right situation, the right job that paid me, all of these things that can come or go is what I was chasing. Instead of building myself, instead of cultivating the right type of relationship with myself, right? So this is what I offer to you guys today. This, again, is why I talk against the distractions and chasing box and this, that, and the other, because all of those things will distract you from building up the one person that can never leave you, and that's you, right? So listen, I hope that helps today. Hope that adds some value to you guys. Still doing the one-on-one coaching. I will put my email in the bottom of the video description. Reach out to me, put subject or coaching in the subject line, and I will get back with you, explain that whole process to you. During the lives at 11 o'clock Sunday nights, they are a blast. You guys definitely need to check that out. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your bell notifications so you know when we're dropping new content, okay? All right, so I am the Over 50 guy / the online dad. We'll be back with another one soon.